I think that some people got excited by the train. That's what I was hearing, because the train has those the different, yeah.
Yeah, some of those settings were already there. The number of seats, that was a new thing, and of course, Coke paid for it. So um, it actually, one of the nice things that we got out of that is now the hoverboat tags that drive is on the top, which is kind of nice.
Yay. Davey Rocket's got a question.
Okay, so with the new interaction, as far as like doors, will we be able to have an action tag to open and close doors?
Yeah, I picture something like that, either being an animation setting or being able to select, different texture settings. So kind of one of the tricks people use right now is to get an animation effect, they'll use textures. So they'll basically cut out one portion and then show another, and then kind of flip it. Since you'll be able to control the texture settings with this interaction, you could kind of do it either way.
Well, I guess my question is like, so when the door is closed, you can't walk through it until you open the door. I mean, in other words, you gotta have a collision there, and then the collision just moves.
Right. Yeah, I don't think this is going to affect collisions because that's kind of a more complicated thing. Things have to be distributed, or, and accurate on the server and the client. Most of these are kind of client effects. So even like the animation, basically everybody sees the same thing, but it's mostly irrelevant on the server.
Ant.
Okay, I'm going to be a little off the topic here, but I was just wondering, since collision was brought in, if we're ever going to be able to see collisions in world so that we could actually alter our product in order to really, get that collision effect that we wanted, and not say, oh, I figured it was going to do something, but it didn't.
One second. Yeah, actually it is in the, I think it actually got added. Um, this is those environmental settings that, I'll give you the setting. If you set that, you can actually see the collision.
And we can do that now?
Yeah, that works now. That way, if you're testing your collisions, you can use that.
Huh. And you put that in the user defined, right?
There, I was just testing out to see if it worked. Yeah, that would be in your environment settings. You just set it to 1 to turn it on and then 0 to turn it off.
I'm digging this light. I'm turning it on and off.
Davey?
What's the possibility of the feature previewer being able to have multiple objects in there and be able to, like my coaster that I just made, I would like to be able to put all that into Previewer just to kind of, get an idea how it would look in World also.
Yeah, that's been talked about. Nothing's been done with we'd need some way to lay out all the different objects in Previewer, because I don't think you would want them all loading on top of each other, and so you'd need some sort of controls for that. It's a good idea. It's it's not currently something we're working on, but it would be a nice thing to do in the future.
Any other questions or comments, feedback? Praise?
I got somewhat of a question. Now, I haven't been building and designing that long. The developer passes, is there ever been thought of putting the shop builder object in there? That way you can bring two test objects in at once, if you know what I'm asking.
Was there only one? I thought there were more than one.
Well, I was meaning when you like the seating group. Say if you want to see if two seating groups look good together.
Yeah. I'm not sure where the whole developer zone is as far as on Becky's plate or Pixel's plate. I can mention that to her though.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Well, I have a quick question.
Go for it.
In regards to the workshop zone. Sassy D Me made a kind of good suggestion, I think, a while back in forums about just having the no objects just added to any zone, in a fun zone, neighborhood, lot, paths, whatever.
Well, the actual functionality doesn't come from those objects. It actually comes from the zone. So that the objects themselves are just a kind of place to change the settings, but all of the functionality is built into the developer zone.
I figured while everyone's being good right now, I just wanted to remind you all that next month there'll be a new Their Games winter. Woohoo! So be sure to start submitting your developer items for winter Their Games. That is all from the community team. You guys love me.
Here, hold on one second. Alright, I'm back.